There we go. We are live. If anybody can hear us, just comment in there and we'll know we're good to go. All right, everybody, welcome to our first live stream. Now, we've never done this before, so there could be some technical difficulties. So just bear with us. I promise it'll get better each time we do this, if this is a success. If not, it might be the only one we ever do. But we got an agenda today to go over, which I can't wait to show you. This is what we're going to taste tonight. I'm not going to tell you till we get there because I got a couple things I wanted to talk about first. Number one, we got to what?
10,000 subscribers. Not we, you. 10,000 subscribers.
It's a joint effort. She's helped do some of the videos. You all know winemaking is a lot of work. We spend months on trying to make one batch. So 10,000 subscribers. I remember when I had 5 subscribers and it would take me a month to get to 10. And then we hit 100 and then we got to 1,000. And I said, when I hit 1,000, I'm going to do a live stream. Well, that didn't happen. So here we are, 10,000 subscribers, and we're finally going to do a live stream, have a wine tasting session where we're going to taste some of this wine and go over a couple other things. I got some exciting things to show you. So are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm nervous, but I'm ready.
She's scared to death. She's been thinking about this all day. Well, I was too. I wasn't nervous until a couple minutes ago when we hit that go live button. But everybody, I hope you all have a great Christmas. You see we're decorated behind us. We got the tree all lit up. And I can't wait to taste this wine. Do you want to do it now? Is there? Let's see. Who's all joining us there?
Raven Hendricks, Uranium Mineral. We have
Uranium Mineral. Yes, I've talked to you a couple times on the chat, on the comments section. So I hope all your batches are doing well. What was I going to say?
You were going to give me some wine.
She just wants the wine.
I'm
surprised we even have any of this left. Now, I got to tell you about this wine. We have not tried this yet.
Nope.
It is Shasho.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to be able to read it.
You probably can't read that unless you can read backwards. That says mint wine. If you watched our video, we made this over the summertime, but can you see the color of this? It's a little chilled because I like it chilled. But it's almost kind of like a minty, a very light minty green, I'll call it. Yeah. It's really clear, but it is beautiful. I can't wait. Now, before I open this, I got to say something. What?
Oh, so you're going to open it?
Yes, I will open it. Relax a little bit. All right. My wife is not looking forward to this wine. I will tell you. I don't know why. She doesn't like mint.
I like mint.
She likes mint, but she thinks it tastes like toothpaste.
We'll see.
I don't think it's going to taste like toothpaste.
We'll see.
So let's get this opened up. All right, here. We got the power opener. Let's go. Here we go. Hopefully this works. You see that? I don't know if can you see that? That cork is a little bit lower than I like to get them. You want to try and get that flush. So I hope that's not going to cause me a problem tonight. Whoa. You hold that.
This shouldn't take too deep.
Coming out. Oh. Wait. I like to smell that first.
Does it smell good?
You know what it smells like?
No.
Mint.
It does. It smells like.
Don't say toothpaste.
No.
Let's get this cork out of here.
That one was really in there.
There we go. All right. So that worked. So let's pour a little bit of this. guys probably can't see that. You want to hold that up a little bit?
Yeah.
I got to make sure I'm on my laptop that I do a lot of these videos on, and I'm nervous about pouring this wine even near this thing because that's the business, right? All right, so here we go. Oh, look at that. Do you remember when I made this mint wine, hon?
I do.
I said, I could just eat this stuff. And I meant it.
Do you want some or just
Oh
for
my
me?
goodness.
I can really smell the mint with you pouring it.
Here we are. Look at that mint wine.
That's my glass.
That looks fantastic, doesn't it?
It does look good.
All right.
Here.
Can everybody hear us? Did you get a response that people were
They
hearing
did.
us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Uranium Mineral Engineering said, sounds great.
All right. Awesome. What else we got on there? Woohoo. I see that from
Oh, mojito.
look at that. Oh, you know what? We're going to get in after we taste this. My wife is going to tell you a little bit about us. And right there, you see that guy right there, hon?
Yes, that's our oldest son.
The kids are on here too, I think. All right, so here, let's taste this once again. You know what it tastes like?
It kind of does remind me. They said about it being like a mojito. Kind of does.
Yeah, who said that?
Oh, it went too quick.
Oh.
But that is what it reminds me of.
I taste like the banana wine, like that aftertaste, like that creaminess.
Yeah. Hi, Sherry K.
Sherry K wins the prize. She was on here, what, 30 minutes ahead of time, Sherry? You were excited. I wasn't that excited, but you win the prize for sure. But thanks for coming by, all of you. So, oh, look at that. All right, here we go. Let's go. So first of all, the mint wine, I think, what would you grade that? Do you like it? Honestly.
Yeah, I do. It's okay. I would drink a whole bottle of that, sure.
You probably will after this show.
Yeah. I like that it's sweet. I think that when we tasted it while you were racking it and things, it was before it was back sweetened. I didn't care too much, but that's only a little straw taste. That's not.
I'll tell you one thing though. I hope all of you watched that last wine video I did on the apple wine. I just racked that yesterday. That we're going to turn that into caramel apple wine. We've had that before and it's great. And I already got people asking for that one. So I can't wait. Don't miss that part too. I got the bentonite in it. It's pulling all them particles out, which is what we want. I only think I got to do that bentonite one and rack one time. And that caramel sauce is going in about 30 days. So you will definitely see a live tasting of that because I can't wait to try that.
Me too. Me too.
All right. So the wine is amazing. If you haven't made mint wine, try it out. Do we got any questions here? If you guys have questions, feel free to just put something down there. Anything wine related, we're going to try and answer any if we can. But let's go. We're going to just go bounce all over the place today. And one thing I'm going to tell you is if you've watched this channel, you've also seen us plug our other channel, which is called
Along for the Journey.
Is that wine hitting you already? She had to think about that one.
No, I was, Uranium Mineral has a great comment and I was reading it.
What's it say?
You're the Steve Irwin of wine. You're the crocodile wine hunter.
What?
I love that.
What? Who said
Sorry,
this?
I got
Mineral?
distracted. Yeah.
I'm not sure what you mean about that. Is that a good comment?
That's a great comment.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the great comment. And so where I was going with this, Along for the Journey, that's our other channel. And that's a travel channel. You got it. If you haven't seen it, swing by. I'll put links in the description of this video. But we do a lot of cruises on that channel, don't we?
Yeah.
And we always take our own wine on the cruise ship. So
don't anybody tell on us.
yeah, we take a regular bottle, put this in. the kind that's got the label on, recork it and seal it. You sneak it right on the ship, no problem.
Well, we don't have to sneak it. You're allowed to bring one bottle of wine. It just can't be your own.
Yeah. I guess I could put a label on that, but it wouldn't look professional. But anyway, what I was going to say, and some of you might have missed this in the beginning, since we take a lot of cruises, I was thinking, we got 10,000 subscribers. Can you imagine if we merged these together and we took 3 cruise ships with our 10,000 subscribers and everybody brought a bottle of their own wine and we could swap it out, taste everybody's. Yeah. My friend, I don't know if he's on here, but I think he's from Scandinavia. He makes rose petal wine. And I would love to try that. I might try making that at some point, but that, he says, is something you got to try. I don't know. It's probably like a rosé kind of wine, but it would be fun to try that one. So maybe we could get YouTube to pay for those 3 cruises for everybody. Cruises for everybody?
Sure.
What do you think?
Sure.
All right. And besides Along for the Journey, tell us a little about us.
We're from Pennsylvania, obviously the United States. We travel a lot. We both have full-time jobs, very boring careers. So the winemaking and YouTube is fun for us.
Yeah.
So we have 3 kids and some grandkids and just love to be with our family. So.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the holidays. We can't wait to get to that. But again, let's try this again.
Okay.
You really get that mint at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. And I'm getting that creaminess at the end, which I love. I love that creaminess. All right, let's see here. What, we got any questions out there? Free cruises.
Oh my gosh, what's my name? It's Laura. I'm Laura.
You must have came in late. Did we say our names in the beginning?
No.
That's a good question. I'm Todd. This is Laura. And this is How To Done Right, in case you came in a little bit late. But we're having fun making this channel. It's pretty hard to keep both of these channels going. We're coming into cruise season. We're going on a cruise, I think in January it is sometime. But then we're going to be swinging a little bit towards the travel. We'll still be doing wine channels because I got a lot of batches planned.
Yeah.
I didn't even tell my wife this, or maybe I did. I just got 5 more. No, what did I get? I just bought 5 or 6 more Carboys. If anybody needs like 5-gallon Carboys and you live in Pennsylvania, let me know, because I like these 3-gallon Carboys just because I don't have the muscles to carry them 5 gallons around anymore. So I like the 3-gallon size.
Somebody wants to know what our professions are. I'm in banking and Todd's in IT. So like we said, kind of boring careers, which makes YouTube fun for both of us and the wine.
Yeah. Banking. We're both in banking, but I'm in the IT side. She's on the other side of it.
The other side.
Yeah, we're not these big YouTubers out there that have, budgets and crew. Now we are in front of a live audience. I'd swing this camera. There's like 100 people out here you can't even see. I'm just kidding with that. So, all right, let's see here. Oh, I got something for you. You cannot miss this. Make sure this is on your calendar. And I don't even know if I'm not going to tell you what this is, because my wife doesn't even know what this next video is. I'm going to have a video. It'll be out next weekend. It's hilarious.
Oh, Lord. It's probably making fun of me.
I videotaped it last weekend, I think. You weren't here.
Okay.
So I videotaped this, and you just, it's only a 4 or 5 minute video. But again, don't miss that video. I can't wait to share that with everybody, because like I said, it's hilarious. And I can't wait for you to see it. You all right?
Mm-hmm. You have someone making your Baileys tomorrow.
Oh, who's that?
Uranium Mineral Engineering.
Yeah, you'll love that. I'm going to actually do another one. I won't tell you what it is, but it's a copycat version as well. And I don't know if I'll get that out before the holidays. I'd like to, because it's kind of a holiday drink, but it's a copycat version as well. But that Bailey's,
it was so good.
How many bottles did you drink of that?
What?
Like 2 bottles in 2 days. The big,
no,
this size. It was this size.
No.
There's your wine there.
I'm good.
All right, let's try this again, because I'm like, love this. You like it?
Yes.
You're not drinking it.
I will. I'm reading some of the comments.
All right.
So extra almond extract is what they prefer. I prefer extra chocolate.
Oh, well, I tell you, I mixed that up. That last batch I made is I put actually more coffee in. I think the recipe I put out there had 1 teaspoon of
the instant coffee.
The instant coffee. You really want 2 to maybe 3 teaspoons, because I like the coffee flavor in it. I think that adds it, as well as the chocolate. I think the recipe in there called for 3 tablespoons of that. I could have had a little bit less of that, but it is a great recipe. Holidays are here. Make that. Your friends will love it. So
what else is on the agenda there?
Well, let's see here. We talked about that. New channel, watching, blah, 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 blah. This is kind of like, I had a lot of people ask this question, and trust me, I went down this road. When I was making wine, I thought, what would be the best wine that we like that's tropical? Do you remember?
Coconuts.
Coconut wine.
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, that's going to be the ultimate wine. Coconut, maybe put a little pineapple in there. But I just wanted, I put this on to comments to many of you, but make sure coconut wine, you cannot ferment coconut wine. It is deadly. It is poisonous. And there's all kinds of videos out there of how, I think it was in Hawaii, that it killed so many people and got so many people sick. So I did just want to say, don't ferment coconut. As much as it's tempting, a pineapple coconut wine would be great. Now, what you could do, instead of adding, doing coconut, you could make like a pineapple wine and put some coconut extract in it. That would be fine to do. I might try that at some point, but.
Did we make pineapple wine?
Yes.
We did, didn't we? But not a big batch. You made
we had a small batch. Then I got to do another big batch.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Our neighbors enjoyed that. I remember we gave some of that away.
Yeah. That pineapple wine, we have a video out there of where we ranked them, and it was literally like 2 years in the making of that video, because that's how long it took to make. I don't know. We had like 8 different kinds there at one point. But my favorite wine that I've ever made so far is hands down the pineapple wine.
Pineapple or peach?
Pineapple.
Mine's the banana.
She loves the banana, but she hates banana.
I do not like bananas. That is true.
But it's funny, that banana wine, again, that's a very cheap wine to make. It was the best way to describe that. It got very creamy at the very end when you were drinking that wine. So pineapple, banana. I had somebody say, mix the two, do a pineapple banana.
There's one we have made.
What?
Cherry.
Cherry. Oh, here's what I want. Everybody that's on here now, I want you to comment and tell us the best unique wine that you've made so far. What was ours? I'm trying to think. We had, I don't know, lots of flavors. This mint is probably kind of unique, I would think.
Yeah.
We did peach, mixed berry, strawberry,
I think
strawberry pomegranate. We did so
apple,
many.
Yeah, I think our caramel apple is probably going to be one of the
Yeah,
best.
that caramel apple wine will be a unique one. But somebody said cherry. I don't have access to cherries, but I would imagine that that would be a great wine. I'll have to put that one on my list to do.
Oh, blueberry. Yeah, we did do blueberry. That was our very first one, was blueberry.
Blueberry was a good one.
Oh, peach and plum.
Peach and plum together?
Yeah. I don't know.
Peach plum.
Maybe peach separate and plum separate, but together that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. The peach wine is good. Now, one thing about the peach and mango, they're like a pulpier wine. What's another fruit that's like that? Pulpy. They're the only two I can think. Maybe plum. That could be a little pulpy too.
Kiwi.
Oh yeah, kiwi. That's right. I forgot we did that strawberry kiwi, and we did that in that one video too. But that peach and plum, you got to make sure that you're racking that probably one additional time than maybe you're used to, because I find it doesn't get clear. Now I forget. I think there's a subscriber. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say the name, but he was saying, I've been wanting to test this out. He was saying he was using banana peels to clear any kind of wine. He goes, if you get a wine that does not clear, you just take banana peels, boil them in a little bit of water, the peels themselves. You take the peel out and you strain that. And he says, if you dump that in to a bottle of wine or your carboy, when you're getting close to it, he goes, that will clear up any wine. I've been wanting to test that. I'm going to put a video out there because I was going to take a wine that I have in the last racking and split it and then try that banana and see if it does make a difference.
So if you need all those peels, you'd have to do something with all those bananas. Wish you could make more banana wine.
Yeah, banana wine. I don't know how many we got left of those down there.
I don't know.
She loves banana wine. We'll probably take that one on the cruise.
Mixed berry. Mixed berry was a good one.
Yeah, mixed berry. And then I got a lot of great ideas here. For anybody that might not be on here and going to watch this later, I got a video coming up that's going to be for the beginner. If you've never made wine before, this is going to be a video to watch. Don't miss that. Hopefully I can get that done maybe after the holidays are over. But
pumpkin pie wine.
Whoa.
How would you do that?
Pumpkin pie.
That'd be good with nutmeg and cinnamon.
Yeah. Who said that?
Jake.
Jake. Jake, if you make that wine, I'm right around the corner. Just bring it over. How about pecan pie? Something like that. So yeah, the beginner wine video, that's going to be great. That's coming. What else we got? I got a couple batches down. The mangoes down there, and
your meads are still down there.
Yeah, we're going to do a live taste on this. If you've watched my mead videos, those, the best time to start drinking your meads is not for a year. You got to let it sit. We're probably at about the 6-month mark. So after another maybe 6 months, maybe we'll see if we can work out a live stream on that meads, because I can't wait to try that blueberry mead.
Yeah.
You know it?
Yeah. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what, any other weird flavors out there?
I don't see any.
Yeah. So I don't know. You gonna drink that mint wine?
Yes. The Baileys. Somebody's mentioning the Baileys again.
Yeah, that Baileys, you might have missed out. That is a great recipe. Also, I know this was out of the normal on this channel. I know you guys are here for the wine stuff, but we just did make that creme brulee. I ate all of them by myself. Do you believe it?
He makes fun of me for the wine. He ate all that creme brulee. I didn't even I had one taste.
Yeah.
You ate all of them.
But I gained 5 pounds from just eating those 4 things. I got on the scale. It was a disaster. Yeah.
That creme brulee was good with the wine. They did taste good together.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So let's see. What else do we got to talk? We got any more questions on there? Does anybody have any questions?
Raven says she is a beginner and she's doing it without all of the extra fancy utensils that we have. It took a while for us to get some of those things. You know, we started with just all the basic things and learned as we went along.
Yeah, and I know I get a lot of questions. This I shouldn't say. Maybe I shouldn't say this. Should I say it?
I don't know what you're going to say. So
She doesn't know what I'm going to say. But there's a lot of people that question about all the additives you may use. And each one of these additives has a purpose. If you don't back sweeten your wine, you don't need to put the Camden tablets at the end. You don't need to use the potassium sorbate to stabilize your wine. So there's some things that you don't have to do. One of the ones, in fact, the next wine I do that's going to be a darker wine, I'm not going to use tannins in it. I'm going to use raisins because I got a bunch of raisins here. So again, I have a video of different things you can substitute. Sometimes you can substitute black coffee or strong coffee for different things. So again, yeah, you don't need to use a lot of these additives. There's some you don't want to not use. I think Camden tablets is critical in the fermentation part because it's going to help sanitize your fruit. You got to be able to use those Camden tablets because you want to get rid of the natural yeast in there. Everything I've read and researched on the natural yeast, it can cause E. coli, and there's bacteria that can get in there. I have had somebody say that, what did they do in the old days when, people were making wine? The Vikings were making mead. How long ago? Well, I like to think we're more advanced than those people, right?
Of course.
They didn't live as long as we do now.
So Uranium Mineral Engineering says that their wine's running about 17% with 15.5 pounds of sugar in 6 gallons. But they're asking, what is limiting the ABV? What limits it?
Yeah, it's the yeast. I tell you, if you got it to 17%, that's pretty strong. It's funny. I never heard of this process. Maybe somebody has. Does anybody ever hear of freeze? Is it, or maybe it's frozen distilling? This guy bought all these cardboards. He was telling me how to get your ABV over the top. He goes, do you have a freezer? I said, yeah. He goes, you got a chest freezer? I said, yeah. He goes, when you're ready to, right before bottling, you take and you put it in a plastic jug and you sit that plastic jug down in your freezer. The alcohol obviously will not freeze. The water will freeze. So when you put it in there and it settles, the alcohol will settle and the water comes to the top. And it's as that freezes, you take that ice off of the top of the bucket. Now he goes, you can get to a 40% ABV. But that's way over the top. We don't want it that high, right?
No.
But if anybody's ever heard of that, I thought, you talk about a great video, but I started doing a research on it and I don't know, that 40% is way too much. But what was that mineral? Uranium mineral. If you got it to 17%, that's high. Most yeast will only get to 17%. So because what happens is when you get to 17%, that's the tolerancy of your yeast. Your yeast will then start, the alcohol will start to kill your yeast. Now you can try adding more yeast nutrient, and that might get you a little above 17%. And then there's some yeast out there, because I was actually going to do a video on this. It's called super yeast or something. That supposedly will get you up to like in the 20s. But I tell you, I made some 15% wines ABV, and that's some strong stuff.
Aaron has a question. He wants to know if putting that much sugar in, doesn't it make the wine super sweet?
Great question. But it depends, because how can I describe this? As you add sugar, if you're say there's more sugar in your thing, and 17% is as high as you can get it, there might still be sugar in your fermenter. And that's what will add some sweetness. If you follow my recipes, I've never had one that came out with any sugar. I think my recipes calls for 2 pounds of sugar per every gallon. If you do that, you're going to mainly get somewhere between probably a 12 to 15% ABV. But if you add more sugar, and you get to the max that your wine can tolerate it, that sugar is going to remain in your wine and it'll be sweet. So I always suggest sweeten your wine at the very end. Before you bottle it, you watch some of my videos, you'll see every one of my wines comes out dry, completely dry, right?
Yeah, we bottle a couple bottles that way for some friends.
Yep. But if you want to increase, if you want to get the sugar or more sweetness after you're fermenting, like I said, I add 2 pounds per every gallon. If you add 3 pounds per gallon, number one, your ABV is going to be as high as you can get it, and you will leave some sugar in there and will be sweet. But it's very difficult to control the sweetness up front. I suggest you always back sweeten it at the end, because that's where you control the sweetness.
Aaron wants to know, would it make a difference if you used brown sugar?
I know some people that use brown sugar, and I forget who it was, but it shouldn't make any difference as far as if you're talking about ABV, getting it higher or lower. So I don't know where you were talking about, but it should be about the same. Brown sugar should be the same as sugar as far as, sweetening your wine. So it would make a difference. Honey, I don't think I've done, other than the mead, I don't think I've done a wine with just honey. That's been on my list because I forget who it was. A guy was using maple syrup to sweeten his wine. And he said, mix that with a banana, instead of adding sugar, use maple syrup. And he goes, that's the best banana wine you'll ever have, with maple syrup.
Josh is asking if we've ever made cranberry wine, and we haven't.
We have not tried that one. Have you tried it, Josh? If you did, let me know. But it's funny, I have had people comment and said they've made cranberry wine this time of year. Apparently, I think it was like a month or so, somebody said they were making cranberry wine for the holidays, and they put that in a crock pot and warm it up. Yeah. You like warm wine.
I do. And that does sound like it'd be good for the cranberry or the pumpkin spice. That would be good warmed up as well.
Yeah, pumpkin. Mm-hmm. What was that wine that we had? I got another idea. Allegro wines. I don't know if you're from Pennsylvania, you might have heard Allegro wines, but and it's very seldom we ever buy wine, you buy Allegro wine
once in a while when they have something unusual. Every once in a while, but then Todd comes home and replicates it for me, so I'm in good shape.
That's how we got the idea for the caramel apple wine.
Except you haven't made the chocolate cherry.
Yeah, somebody else asked about the chocolate wine.
Chocolate cherry, that was good.
Yeah.
But he is recreating the caramel apple for me, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, and what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Maybe I'll remember.
I don't remember where you were going with that.
But yeah, there's so many different kinds of wines. I get so many great ideas from you guys. If there's something you want to see that's kind of out of the ordinary, I'll try and replicate it. I had somebody, again, we have subscribers. This is why I do this. My wife, she doesn't read a lot of comments. I want to slowly push those comments and her replies to her because I've got the other channel. I got to reply to all them. But what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. We get subscribers from all over the world. And I kid you not. I'm talking to people from Africa, Scandinavia, Australia, India. You guys are all great. And I know a lot of you can't get these additives that I use, and I've given you some workarounds. Where else did I, Cameroon. Did you ever hear of Cameroon? Cameroon is in Africa. I was just talking to, I wish I knew your name. I was with the 10,000 subscribers. You know what I was going to do?
What?
If I was technically savvy, we got to get to that next level. I was going to have all your names come down on the screen, just drip down like snowflakes. Wouldn't that be cool? Have 10,000 names come down.
Yeah. Raven wants to know what kind of store you can find all the extra ingredients that you use.
Well, I'm not sure where you're from. Is it Raven?
Mm-hmm.
Raven, but Amazon, I got links to all my stuff in most of my wine videos. So Amazon in the United States, you can get delivered just about anywhere, I think. But also check around. We have a lot of
Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. Well, you have Amazon, right? We live by Amazon. I hate to say it. We don't even go to the store hardly anymore.
We've even gotten vanilla beans from Madagascar.
Yeah, Madagascar. Yeah. But we have a lot of brewery stores around here. In fact, somebody was just telling me one that's an hour away. He goes, you'll be like a kid in a candy store there. So I don't know. We got so much wine stuff, though. I don't know if I need anything. I just got all these extra carboys. So that's going to be exciting. Now I can have multiple batches going at the same time. But yeah, Amazon, again, I have affiliated links to most of these on there of all the things you can get.
Another technical question, which I'm not going to be able to answer.
Technical? I'm IT. I don't deal with technical.
Does the Camden tablet addition affect the pectic enzyme when both are added at the same time?
No, because I add them at the same time. The Camden tablets, again, that's really for sanitizing your fruit. Now, I got a juice wine video out there also. If you're making wine from juice, you don't really need to use the Camden tablets because it's pasteurized, it's sterilized, your juices that you buy at the store. So you don't really need Camden tablets. Now, before you bottle, I would always use Camden tablets because, you know, that's helping anything that might have got in your wine through the whole process, the racking, maybe some kind of bacteria got in there or whatever. Those Camden tablets will eliminate it before you bottle it. So up front, if you're using fruit, you want to use Camden tablets, and at the very end, right before bottling, you want to use Camden tablets. And some people say you can't get Camden tablets. Now, I know I'm going to get this wrong, but I think it's called potassium metabisulfite. That's the same thing as Camden tablets. It's just in a powder form. I have that in one of my videos, I think. The one where I'm holding the world or something in my hand, because a lot of you guys in other countries, I know, can't get this stuff. But you can probably get the powder form of the Camden tablets. So
there's the answer to that.
Yeah, what was that? So what were they going with that?
I don't know.
I just, you know, there's alternatives to everything in this process. And don't be afraid to, you know, experiment with different things, right?
Just not the coconut.
Just not coconut. I don't know. My buddy, Stranded Sailor, I don't know if you're on here. If you are, comment below, because Stranded Sailor Wines, you got to check out the channel. I love his techniques. He makes me laugh. And that's why I watch YouTube. I like to be entertained a little bit. But anyway, he was making a batch, and I think he got a whole bag of different fruits, mango and this, and he had chunks of coconut in it. So he commented to me, he goes, I forget what his original question was. And I said, is there coconut in that? He goes, yes. I said, you got to take the coconut out. Do not ferment coconut.
And God bless him. He did a video pulling every piece of coconut out of the fruit.
He did. And I remember what I told him? He did a shout out. So I'm giving him the shout out back. He had his bags of coconut in there. I said, you need to make some coconut pie and invite us over.
Jake wants to know how many trial and error batches we went through before we got it right. The first batch you made was the blueberry, right? No?
Yeah, it might have been.
We didn't have anything turn out bad, though.
Yeah, we've never had a
Not
wine
yet.
go
Oh, I shouldn't
bad.
have said that.
Now, I don't want to spoil this. Just wait till next week, because I've never had a problem until this last video I did. But that's a surprise. Don't miss it.
Michelle's here from London.
London, welcome. What time is it in London right now? It's 9. Well, it's going on 9. We got about 15, 20 minutes here, unless I just get out of wind and no more questions. But thank you for coming from London. I wonder if this is this like choppy over the internet from London? You should have did your research.
Not been to London.
I'd like to come to London, but what are some of the wines they're making in London, I wonder?
I don't know.
So let's see. Do we have anything else here? Do we have any other questions?
I'm looking.
Ideas
They're moving quick. He said thank you for the information on the Camden tablets and the pectin enzyme.
Yeah, when I say, don't be afraid to experiment, do different things.
Oh.
When I made the orange wine, do you remember what we did with the orange?
You said that. Look, orange marmalade popped up as soon as you said that. Uranium.
Oh, you made orange marmalade, so I'm guessing that's orange with what's marmalade?
No, orange marmalade is isn't it kind of like jelly?
Yeah, it is jelly, but what's the marmalade? You're not putting jelly in your wine, are you?
I don't know.
Maybe you are, but
it's orange marmalade and honey.
Oh,
that sounds good.
Was it good? Scale of 1 to 10, would you make it again? But where I was going with the experimentation, remember what we did with that orange wine?
Yeah, we added vanilla.
We made orange creamsicle.
Mm-hmm.
Did we taste? Yeah, we tasted that.
Mm-hmm.
Did we? No, I don't think we tasted that. We should have did that one. Oh no, maybe we did.
Tasted it when we were bottling it, but I don't think we've opened a bottle of it yet to drink.
Yeah, but that orange, we also added some banana in there, if I remember. Mm-hmm. So we made orange banana, we made orange creamsicle, and we made an orange wine, all in the same batch.
He's just asking if it would work as a crazy idea.
Oh, it's a crazy orange and what? Honey?
Orange marmalade and honey. We can research it.
I said, I'm telling you, there's all kinds of things you can do. Here's one. I get a lot of this one, and I was going to do a video on it, but I went to my local guy that sells wine supplies. I'll give him a shout out. I think it's called Bailey's. Is it Bailey's out there across from Boardwalks? I think it's across the street. But anyway, I said, I get a lot of people asking me to make watermelon wine. So I walk in there and I said, okay, have you ever made watermelon wine? He goes, what does watermelon taste like? So I thought about it. I said, I guess it tastes like water. So he said, don't make watermelon wine. He goes, you got to add something to it. And most people will add like a strawberry watermelon wine. Or what else could you make? You could probably add blueberry.
I think watermelon does taste like something.
Oh, got to do it then.
I think watermelon tastes like watermelon.
It tastes like sugar water.
No, because I drink water.
For you?
I don't know, but it doesn't taste like water.
She's gonna make the watermelon wine. I'll be the assistant.
You do the cooking, I do the cleaning.
So, but yeah, orange marmalade. I'd be curious if you try that one. Let me know for sure. That sounds like a good one. What else?
I don't know.
I think this might be close to a wrap here.
It was fun.
We're getting low on here. It was. If you like this kind of forum to do our taste test, we might, like I said, we'll do that caramel apple wine and a couple other batches I got down. Well, maybe we'll do quick streams, but I just wanted to kind of, number one, thank everybody 10,000 subscribers is a big deal to us. We couldn't have did it without any of yous all over the world. That just intrigues me so much that we got people from Africa, London on here, and India, Russia. I know I've talked to people from there. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching our channel. We will continue to do these as long as we have ideas.
I think the cranberry is a good one.
Cranberry.
And then someone else said cranberry apple. So yeah.
What's that say?
Said so much fun. Thank you, Todd and Laura.
Oh,
thank you.
What a way to end it. That's so sweet. Thank you again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit the button down below. I think it's down there on this one because this is a live stream. Again, we don't know what we're doing. I think that's it, right? Anything else you want to say?
No, just
check out our other channel, Along for the Journey. I tell you, we do some fun stuff on there. If you travel, don't miss it. Until next time, have a great day. Have a great holiday and a happy new year.
Yep.
Is that it?
Cheers.
Cheers. Wrap it up. End it.